In today's session for Nat 5 apps, or it can be used for Nat 5 maths, but this is focused for Nat 5 apps. We're going to look at fractions, and we're going to look at multiplying fractions, which are for Nat 5 apps. Then we're going to look at dividing fractions, which actually aren't as important for Nat 5 apps, but if you're going to go on and do Nat 5 maths, then it's something you need to know. Okay, and also this video can be used for any year that's doing multiplying and dividing fractions, so it covers everything off. When we're multiplying fractions, what we're going to do is we're just going to multiply basically in straight lines like train tracks. So all we need to do is do straight lines between the top, straight line between the bottom, and we just times along those lines. So in the first case, 4/5 times 2/3 becomes 8/15. We then checked whether it simplifies. 8/15 doesn't simplify. It's not top heavy, so we can't make it mixed number. So we are done. What I want you to do is now pause the video and try the next one. Okay, with the next one, we're going to do exactly the same thing. Times along the top, times along the bottom. So remember, when we're doing these, you can pause the video, then give it a go yourself, and then when you're ready, press play and come back and watch the video. 2 times 3 is 6. 3 times 8 is 24. Now this one does simplify because they're both even numbers. The highest number we've got that could go in isn't 2 though, but if 2 is the one you see, we can do it straight away. So it'll be 3/12. Both 3 and 12 divide by 3. So we're going to go again. I'm just going to write the divide by 2 in. This time divide by 3. And it equals 1/4. So if we look at 6 and 24 originally, we could have got our answer sooner by dividing both top and bottom by 6. But it doesn't matter how you get to the answer as long as you make sure you simplify them all. Okay, with the 3 fractions, basically it's a very similar idea, except we're going to times all the top lines together. So we're going to do that one times that, and times our answer by the next one. Same with the bottom. So 2 times 1 is 2, 10 times 3 is 6. 9 times 4 is 36. 36 times 5. Now remember, we can write sums at the side if you're not sure. The 36 times 5. 5 6s are 30. 5 3s are 15. So 180. What I'm going to do is I actually can see that these both divide by 6. I'm going to go straight in with 6. But if you're not sure, you can do what we did last time and take it in stages. And it'll become 1/30. And we're done. So pause the video here and try the next one. Okay, same ideas. We're just going to times along the tops. 3 times 1 times 2. Similar numbers to last time, so it's going to make 6. Times along the bottoms. 7 times 2 is 14. 14 times 3. 42. Both divisible by 6 again. Oh, I don't know why I wrote 2. I'll just rub that out. Had a moment there. So it'll become 1/7. And that's us done. Good. So remember, you can come back and watch the video, maybe try them all yourself next time rather than watching the tutorial on them. Now, dividing fractions, not as important for Nat 5 apps, but it's a good skill to have. So there's a couple of ways of thinking about it. So some teachers do it as right flipping times. And others do it as keep, change, flip. So whichever one makes you remember it. I always used to use right, flip, and times because it tells me exactly what to do, but sometimes now I do it by keep, change, flip. In essence, what both times you're going to keep the left one as it is. The first one tells you you're going to do times sum instead of a divide, and this one says you're going to change the sign, so we're going to change the sign. So we've kept the first fraction, we've changed the sign, and we're going to flip the second fraction over. And right, flip, and times, right, flip, same idea, okay? And then we're going to do exactly what we've done in the timesing. Times along the top, times along the bottom. Now we can make this into a next number. We did that in the last video. 9 goes into 10 one time with 1 left over. And put it back over the 9. Pause the video and try the next one for me. Okay, same idea for it. We're going to put the first fraction down, change the sign, flip the fraction over, and do exactly the same as we did for times. Times along the top, times along the bottom. And then we're going to make it a mixed number. 8 goes into 27. And it goes in 3 times. Remainder 3. Pen had a wee moment there. Pause the video again and do the next 2. And once you've done the next 2, play the video and I'll go over it. Okay, so keep, change, flip, keep, change, flip. Then we're just timings, times along the top. And then we can make this into a mixed number, or we can simplify it first. I'm going to simplify it first. Dividing by 2. Just sometimes makes it a little bit easier to see what how many times the bottom number goes into the top. So it's 2 with 2 left over, so they go back over the 9. Okay, next one. Keep, change, flip. Times on the top, times on the bottom. Good. How many 27s go into 35? Once, remainder 8. And that's us done. Just a quick video on timesing and dividing. Remember, you can rewatch it, try again. Once I've done all the fractions, I'll put up a kind of worksheet video where there's just lots of examples that you can go through, and with the answers coming after them. Okay, so that's a video on timesing and dividing. The next video will be on sort of wording examples of fractions for the fractions section. And I'll speak to you all soon.